on education throughout this country. We say,
hands off!
Whenever they try to stop LGBTQ rights, we say,
hands off!
Whenever they try to divide us and say that they can divide and conquer us, we say,
hands off!
Just say hands off, folks.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to ClearTalk. So this is the future, or present editing JMD here for ClearTalk. Today I went to the hands off Together We Thrive rally that 5051 put on in Jackson, Mississippi today. So that was an awesome experience. And what you're going to see here is me first off. Before the rally, I'm talking about being there and the way I feel before the rally, and then there's a few pictures that I took, video before the march. Then beginning of the march, some more pictures through of the march, people and stuff, and then there's speeches after the march. So there's I think I included about 4 or 5 speakers throughout the whole video. You're more than welcome to fast forward it if you would like through some of it, but I do encourage you to listen through as much of it as possible. I tried to condense and shorten as much as I could, but still leave in what I felt was the best moments from each one of them. Particularly the lady at the very end. If nothing else, listen to her. I thought she was absolutely amazing. I left the majority of her speech in. I did cut some of it just to reduce some time and cut out just sort of some weird spaces, but for the most part, her entire speech was fantastic. And then of course my afterthoughts of the whole thing. So thank you very much for joining. And hope, like I said, stick through and watch the whole thing. You won't regret it. You won't regret it later. What's up, everyone, and welcome to ClearTalk. So, all right. So it is Saturday. I am here in Jackson, Mississippi, at the Capitol. 2 weeks ago there was the hands-off protests, and I was unable to attend those for. Honestly, just really, I psyched myself out of it because I was, for one, kind of not sure just how much was really gonna, which is still kind of a lame excuse, but how much I was, how many people were actually gonna really show up. And on the top of the fact that I've never engaged in any type of protest before, not, physically in person anyways. It's quite a bit out of my element, honestly. It's out of my comfort zone. I'm 42 and I've never really engaged in any kind of physical protest, and that's probably bad. I don't know, but and I'm nervous right now, but I want to. I really do want to engage though, especially after I saw the afterwards how many people actually had showed up, and it really made me feel like, wow, I should have went. I don't even have a sign or anything, but I'm just gonna go, and I'm by myself. Hopefully there's somebody down here maybe I know. I don't know. I'm going to engage though, or I'm going to at least, I'm gonna try to video what I can and take some pictures and stuff and try to take in the experience. On the backside I will let you know what I think about it and what happened. So anyways, let's go.
Removal of unqualified elected officials But how do we not get here again? And if you know anyone that's not registered to vote, encourage them to do so. And it's easy to get out and vote in those national elections, but don't forget about your state and local elections. We want people there that represent our needs. Also, reach out to your local political groups. Find a way that you can volunteer and help with this movement. And if you feel compelled, get out there and run for office.
All right, Amendment 5. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury. None of the people who were deported to El Salvador had this opportunity. Now, the convicted felon residing in the White House did. He was convicted. He was brought to trial by a grand jury and convicted by a jury of his peers who were elected through the normal voir dire process. It was not politicized. He is a convicted felon.
And I want to tell you guys a little story. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Story? All right. So I served in the U.S. Army for 26 years.
Wow.
Woo! And for those who are curious, I did 4 combat deployments. So deployment and on stateside. And through all those years, I didn't forget where I started. So my journey didn't start, with the American flag in my hand and boots on my feet. It actually started as a child, come to the U.S. as a child, and being undocumented. When I got here, I didn't speak the language. I didn't understand the culture. But what I did have is what was told to me many times. If you work hard, you contribute to others, your dream could possibly come true. There's even a test associated with becoming an American citizen, those who don't know. Okay, so I finally did get my citizenship, and I went from being undocumented to decorated. Okay? This is not my story, it's the American story. There's a million stories just like mine. Okay? And here's 2 standing next to me as well. So there's a million stories just like mine, and this is why we can't just not have due process. So, what I want to say is no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, if your feet are on American soil, you have the right to stand in front of a judge and tell you and this is not a political statement. This is the law. This is the law of the United States. Just remember, America doesn't belong to one group, the selected or whatever group. It belongs to all of us. All of us. So let's choose unity and let's choose freedom. Thank you.
We do not have to solely care about the people that are in power because there is power within the people, and you're showing it today. And like I said, I'm a Christian. I believe in Matthew 25th chapter, 40th verse. What you've done unto the least of these, my brothers and sisters, you've also done unto me. What you have done to illegal immigrants, you have also done unto me, because we're all immigrants from somewhere. What you have done to poor people in this country, you've also done unto me. What you've done to poor people in this country, you've also done unto me. What you have done to children in this country, you have also done unto me.
What I'm going to try to put
their hands on education throughout this country, we say,
Hands off!
whenever they try to stop LGBTQ rights, we say,
Hands off!
whenever they try to divide us and say that they can divide and conquer us, we say,
Hands off!
just say hands off, folks.
Woo!
We're at 400 plus today. Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Oh, Mississippi, Mississippi, Mississippi. Today is a new day. New day. And it's a new day because we, the people, will not be defeated. Let me hear you say, we, the people, will not be defeated.
Be defeated.
We, the people, will not be defeated.
Be defeated.
For all of you out there holding up signs, look at them. Take a minute. I want to hold them up high. Hold them up high. Let the people know why you are here. We are facing very critical times in our country right now. It has been 89 days. 89 days since we elected a new administration to this country. And I struggled with the word of using president. Because it's hard for me to say that this is my president. Someone who is willing to sacrifice American blood and dispatch them to faraway land. It's hard for me to imagine an American president who does that. It's hard for me to imagine an American president who cares less about what people right here in this state are dealing with. One who doesn't care about hungry children or people who have given their life, their service to this country for our freedom. Someone who is so committed to ensuring that autocracy rises in this country is troubling to me. See, I've been doing this work for a long time. And this is the first time that I have seen the people of this state, black, brown, white, come together, standing firm for democracy in our country.
Woo!
When I think about the fact that we have representation in Washington that have forgotten about who sent them there, I take issue with that. I take issue with senior senators sitting on appropriations committees and armed services, but are okay with the way that our military is being stripped of its dignity, its power, and its prestige as these United States of America. I got a problem with an administration that doesn't see the value in keeping people healthy in this country. I got a problem with an administration that doesn't want us to live up to the truest ideals of ourselves. I got a problem with that. And what makes me feel so good about the problem I have is that I know it ain't just my problem to hold. Because as I look out into this audience, I see people who are standing for health care, people who are standing for education, people who are standing for our civil liberties, due process, the Constitution. America is supposed to be the greatest nation on earth. It is supposed to be the one that espouses to its word. The one that says we created this place so that all men and women can be created equal here in this country.
Woo!
But yet, we are under attack. Everything we knew about who we are is under attack. My question to you is, are you prepared to fight back? I don't believe you. Are you prepared to fight back? Are you prepared to stand firm on the fact that we, the people, get to decide? This is not just a moment, people. We're in amidst a movement. And it will take
It will take determination. Do not fight scared. So any fear that you had when you stepped on this ground today, throw it away. Any fear that you may have about calling your representatives, throw it away. Any fear that you may have about standing firm on the fact if it takes us marching on this Capitol or the one in Washington, D.C., you put your boots on and you get to walking. Because that's what it's doing. This government, the one that we pay taxes into, it has a moral obligation to each of us. Accountability has got to be the cornerstone about which we set this democracy straight. So today, as we get ready to go back into our organizing hubs, because I know we got them because you all are here, we 400 strong. But there's 2.9 million people in Mississippi. And so the next time, bring some more. And bring some more. The next time. And the next time. Until we flood every inch of this grass that we stand on. Because the people united will never be defeated. Say it with me. A people
United will never be defeated.
A people
United will never be defeated.
Ooh, well, whoa. What's up, everyone? Just got through with the hands-off 50-51 rally here in Jackson, Mississippi. This was incredible. I thoroughly enjoyed it, even though I was by myself and I did not see anybody or find anybody that I knew. I mean, I could have missed them, but I didn't really see. It was still, but we did have over 400 people, between 400 and 500 people here, which is awesome. That's pretty awesome, because there are quite a few people speaking, and like before and after the march, which was really cool. We marched around the whole entire Capitol. This was awesome, and oh yeah, it got me a whistle. This was a hell of an experience. Awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and to feel like, even if it feels so minute, and maybe even in this moment doesn't feel like, especially in a local like sense, doesn't feel like it's really making a difference. But when you think about it on the grander scale, it is making a statement, and we need to continue to make that statement, and make the statement bigger and bigger and louder every time. I'm actually really pumped. I'm so fucking pumped. I'm serious. If you can be a part of it in your local areas, I urge you to make your voice heard. It's what we need right now to try to prevent what's happening from destroying any more of the country. This is our rally cry, and it's a movement that I am honestly so proud that I have joined into, and will hopefully be able to continue to join into every time, if at all possible. And of course, here on the channel, I am more engaged now to, I'm rattling the hell out of this thing. I am more engaged now to produce content and talk about all this shit that's going down in the country, and making a statement about it, more than ever. So thank you very much. If you like what I'm doing here, stick with me, stay with me, show your support if you can. If not with me, with the community in your local areas and everything else, and anywhere else. So thank you very much, and till next time, peace, hands off. Later.